This video is brought to you by Doyle's. When you're a raging alcoholic and you still like beer, Doyle's.
What's the Heineken one? Heineken Zero?
That stuff is gross.
Do they all have one?
Well,
I'm
Doyle's
sure
is like...
Bud Light has one too.
This is the official beer of recovering alcoholics.
It sounds like a made-up beer from like a video game.
Oh, Doyle's? Yeah,
Sounds like
it
a
looks like a
GTA
fucking
beer.
movie prop.
Yeah, looks like
It's
something
probably
you'd
what
see.
they use in movies. Do they let them actually get drunk in movies?
It depends on who it is. I know the Always Sunny guys have said that they rarely get drunk, but if it's like the last day on set or something, then sure, why not?
The Wayne Boggs.
Apparently, he was drinking real beers.
Right. They had the prop. What's the name of the beer in that? The
I
one
don't
with the
remember.
blue
It was
can?
like a light blue. Yeah. Do you want to look it up? Do you think
Sure.
if I just look at Wade Boggs beer, I'll get the brand? Wade Boggs.
This is actually pretty good.
beer.
I mean, I like beer.
I tried some a long time ago when you first got it
Mm-hmm.
for the podcast before I was of legal age. The first thing that pops up on Google image searches is that episode. Good old Wade Boggs, rest in peace. He's not dead. That's a good one. And then they made that other one that's not as good.
The female version?
Yeah,
But that was the whole point.
I know. It
That was the whole-
It wasn't as funny.
That was the whole joke.
I know. I understand the joke. Just because I don't think it's funny doesn't mean it's not Batman versus Superman, okay? Just because I don't necessarily like it as much doesn't mean I didn't understand it. This is JJTI season 3 episode 18. We're coming up on 100. We're like 87.
Episodes?
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
I don't know.
Probably about 20 of them have been good.
Probably.
Maybe 25. I think if you mixed all the good
The ones
parts
with Ashley.
and mashed them together. Well, there was that episode way before Ashley when you ate that thing and then screamed.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
You tasted like I put a bunch of caterpillars in my mouth.
And you know from experience what that feels like because you do it all the time.
No, but when I was a kid, I picked up a bunch of those ones you're not supposed to touch.
The ones that are moths.
The ones that are fuzzy.
Yeah.
They're like
the
white.
big fat. Oh, the white ones?
The white fuzzy
I was thinking
ones.
of the
No, not the brown ones.
red, brown.
No, those are cool, though.
Yeah. Those are I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like the black spotted.
Yeah, I wanted to see how many I could get in my hands. And then
How many did you get?
Like, full. And then I just freaked out because it felt so weird.
Yeah.
But that, like, in my mouth.
Interesting.
It was weird. It was one of those things where it's like, you know when you're a kid? And it's
yeah, I've been there.
if you pick up, like, a frog or something,
Mm-hmm.
like, if you watch a kid pick up a frog, sometimes they're fine with it, and all of a sudden they'll just be like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
and drop it. Yeah, it was like
You
that.
have like the existential crisis of what am I doing?
Yeah, like, I had them all collected, and I was like, this is cool. And then I was like, I don't like this. I don't like the way it feels. And I, like, flipped out.
Yeah. I haven't picked up a frog in a while.
It's been a while.
You want to go pick up some frogs after this?
I know where we can find some
I
bullfrogs this summer.
know where we can find some bullfrogs right now.
Mount Blue.
My parents' backyard.
Oh, yeah, you got that swamp.
It's a pond, not a swamp.
Whatever it
It's
is.
actually very clean.
You swim in it?
We have swimmed.
How deep is it?
It's pretty deep.
Touch the bottom?
40 some odd feet.
You ever go to the bottom of
Yeah.
it with goggles?
I did, yeah. Specifically because we have an aeration pump in
Mhm.
there to like help the turtles and stuff that live in there. Because it's just getting pretty gunky. And if we were trying to do something to it and the hose, it wouldn't come in. We couldn't pull it in. So I was tasked with going to the bottom and finding why it was like stuck under a branch or some shit. Or, I was like 10.
Do you have a flashlight with you
No.
and everything? Like,
No, I just went under.
oh, yeah.
The water's pretty clear,
What would
actually.
you do if you went to go clear it out and a fucking severed head was like...
So there's a story my dad told one time. This is bad. Apparently, there may or may not be a bicycle under there. And the story behind how the bicycle got there varies, and there may or may not have been a body with the bicycle. Depending on what version of the story you believe.
You're telling me there's a dead fucking body
I'm saying
in there
there's a very slight chance a person died and went to the bottom.
and is still there?
Like 80 years ago. I'm
And,
just saying.
Like, no, the police never looked there?
Well,
Like,
they might have.
Dude, your house is probably haunted as shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I'm totally
Does anything
fucked
happen
up
in there? Or like, do you got any
no,
ghosts in there?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Because that's like full on The Ring.
I can't think of anything. It's not like our security system trips randomly or anything like that. My dad did. This is funny. We had those little basement windows that you sometimes see.
Yeah, they're creepy as shit.
And my dad had these, I don't know if he still has them, full-size cutouts of one of William Shatner as Captain Kirk and one of Austin Powers. And you put them in the windows so that if like anybody was creeping around trying to find a way in, they would look in the window and be Captain Kirk. Yeah.
It's a good deterrent.
Yeah.
You should like put like cardboard cutouts around your house if you're ever like on vacation or something. That way, like, it at least looks like some.
It looks like there's a person in there, but they haven't moved for 4 days.
Put on some music.
There's a Wild Wild West
They
episode.
have been partying in that house for a week straight.
The great thing about my place is that all my lights are automatic, so I can just set it up so like they randomly turn on it. You know, roughly the times that they would normally turn on. So you'll never know when I'm not home, bitch.
Yeah.
Don't.
Well,
break
do you
into
get
my
the
apartment.
security? You get the security.
I got
camera
cameras
too,
and
right?
stuff too. Yeah. I can turn a siren on if
Can
I
you
want.
talk through that?
Yeah. I talk to my cat sometimes. I caught him one time fucking going to town on the couch. Like I just randomly logged in while I was doing it. And I yelled at him and he went, whoa. Freaked out. Because he knows he's not supposed to.
Oh, they know when they can get away with things. Now they can't.
Yeah.
They're
He's
gonna
all
figure it
upset.
out though.
He's about to fall asleep.
He's a tired
We're
little
boring
fella.
him. Anyway, I can talk about something that happened to me at work today, which I think is unjust, and I'd like to hear your opinion on it. So I
I'm
went to
probably
work.
gonna side with the other guy.
Please don't, because it would hurt me.
All right. Let me. hear it.
So I'm working in this apartment building.
Mm-hmm.
In this apartment building, it's like a V almost. It's like two sides to a square. So you got two wings basically, right? You got an entrance on each end, and you have the main entrance in the middle. The main entrance in the middle.
So this apartment is a roof.
What?
It's a roof without 2 stories between it.
I don't know what.
It's like shaped like a roof,
Kind of, yeah.
and then that's it. It's a pyramid
Well, I mean,
type looking thing.
it's like this up. It's like I don't know. It's like an L.
Okay, whatever. I don't care. Just continue.
It's like this. And there's one entrance on one side, one entrance on this side, one entrance in the middle, right? The entrance in the middle has been closed for like 2 weeks. We've been going in the entrance on the right. So I was like, okay. They're also digging a giant hole in front of it right now. So I was like, I'm not even going to bother going over there because there's a giant hole in it, so I know I can't get in there, and we're also not supposed to go in there. So I'm going to go the way that we've been going for the past 2 weeks. So I walk around to the side of the building, and there's the door, and there's a guy standing like in the door, holding the door slightly ajar. And I sort of started walking up, and he turned and he looked at me and said, "No, you're not supposed to come in this way." And I was like, "Okay, man." And he said, "I've already had to tell people that you have to go in on the left side of the building. You're not allowed to come in this way." And I was like, "All right, man." Cool. So there's a sign by the front door. I didn't go up to the front door. So I walked around. This is like, why are you yelling at me? First of all, he was blocking the sign on that door. Like, if you don't want people to go in that door, just lock the door.
Yeah, that would be a pretty.
Because I would have
permanent
tried
solution.
that door, and then I would have been like, oh, I can't get in. So I would have tried the other door. But also, he was yelling at me like I had started to argue with him. Also, I could see people in the hallway. So, like, you know, like, you're not really stopping anybody here, buddy. Like, I'm just going to go around and come, like, I'm just going to be here. You're just adding 5 minutes to my trip.
Why can't you go through? So the door led directly to where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Why can't you go through the door?
I don't know. Because they were going to be putting carpet down later in the day, but they weren't doing it then.
They probably
I was
didn't
there
want to
like
sweep
45
anything up.
minutes before everybody else.
Would they have had to have cleaned the floor?
They
like
would have had to
before?
clean the floor anyway. Because they hadn't put anything down. Because there were people working in the hallway. So I feel like that is unjust. And I hope that guy goes home and he feels a little bad about it.
I would have just said sorry. Nobody told me, and then walked to the other door.
I was like, okay, and I just left. I just like, why are you yelling? What pisses me off is that he assumed that I went to the door that I know is closed because there's a giant fucking hole in front of it. Like, why? What? And then he started arguing with me like I was arguing with him. But I didn't. I just said, oh, okay. And then I was gonna just go leave, but then he kept going.
So you just stood there.
Yeah, so I just stood there for like 45 seconds getting yelled at by this guy over nothing.
That's great.
Like, just lock the door. Because when he moved, there was a sign on the door that said, this door, don't use this door, use the other door. I was just seeing that sign and go, oh, okay. And gone around and used the other door. Like, what? So, that's how my day started. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, sounds a little bit irritated.
I'm ready to install a Windows update. That's cool.
I ignore those.
For the most part, I do too. I need to figure out how to get Windows 11.
I don't know what I have.
Probably Windows 10.
No, I updated it.
Probably Windows 10. You need a special thing in your computer to update to Windows. Well, you don't need it to update to Windows 11, but you need it to use Windows 11. So
my computer's like brand new though.
If you accidentally update to, but it might not have this chip thing that you need in it. Because it's not like a thing that most computers have.
You know what finally died? It's my my mouse.
Yeah? Your trackpad?
No, that still works.
Okay.
I'd be screwed. I have one of those, the plug-in ones, and it says it can't detect my my little Bluetooth or the
little dongle
USB thingy. Yeah.
That's too bad. You should get a new one.
They're
only like $20.
Yeah, I think I will.
I should probably get a really good mouse at some point.
It's only like 15 years old.
Yeah. I'm surprised it didn't last longer.
Put new batteries in it and everything. My computer goes...
Do you update your drivers?
So it works, and then it will go like ding ding, like it disconnected.
Ooh.
And then it goes ding ding, like it connected, and then it doesn't work. And then sometimes it works. If I put the little Bluetooth, I don't know what we call that thing.
Little dongle.
Dongle. If I put the little dongle in the other one, doesn't work. But then if I take it out of that and put it in here, I've been doing this every night for a week and it's been working. Plug that in, then it works. Now, not working at all.
Interesting.
So,
do you think it's a problem with the mouse?
I hope it's not the computer.
Well, do you think it's a problem with the mouse or the dongle?
So I don't know.
Have you tried plugging it into like a different computer or something?
I could try that. It might be the mouse because I put new batteries in it and it lit up green like it always used to. And then the lights shut off on it.
Is it like
no, the bottom light, none of the lights on it at all come on anymore.
Okay.
With new batteries.
Are you sure? How old are the batteries? Did they maybe
brand new.
discharge? Yeah, but did you buy a new package 2 years ago? Because they may have, I don't know. They may have been shitty batteries and discharged over time.
I have no idea. I don't really care.
Yeah. Anyway, I should probably get a good mouse at some point.
Yeah.
Because I have like a $5,000 gaming PC and a $20 Logitech mouse. It's worked great for like 6 years. You know? I'm loving it. It works like a charm. Just looking at pictures of Wade Boggs. There you go.
Yeah, but that's not the stunt beer.
I don't think it's a real beer.
No, it's not a real beer. They're fake.
So oh wait, hold on. It just says light beer on it. I don't think there's a brand.
Light beer.
Yeah, they're drinking light beers.
Are people still upset about Bud Light? That's still a thing.
Oh, because they're gay?
Bud Light's gay.
Yeah.
Well, it is kind of a bitchy beer. I mean,
I don't think
get something a little bit more rugged,
more manly,
really.
So that people don't ask you if you're gay. No, that was so funny. Because
people were flipping out.
Yeah, anybody who thinks that Bud Light gives a shit about the gay community is the biggest idiot on the planet.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like obviously they did some market research and realized that the people they would lose because they were mad about them doing that was way less than the people they would gain to piss those people off.
Do you remember when people got mad at Gillette?
No, I don't.
So years ago, like Gillette put out this like commercial that was like telling guys not to catcall women. Yeah. And it was a dumb commercial.
Right.
But like it doesn't affect me at all because I don't fucking catcall women. Like
maybe you should.
Like Gillette's just like a really good razor. It's a good quality product.
Yeah, they're pretty
they
standard,
could say whatever they wanted, you know?
Yeah.
And I would still buy it because it's a good razor. But like people like got all offended by it for some reason. And they were like, I guess Gillette thinks all men are just terrible people or like some weird shit. This was when Ghostbusters was coming out and everybody was all on edge. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
This guy like took a picture and he's like, here's what I think of my Gillette razor or whatever, and it's like in the toilet. Like this, I think it was like on Joe Rogan or something. And he was just like, yeah, you know, the joke is on you. Like, you know, you're gonna have to reach in there and pull that thing out. So
just keep flushing. Just keep flushing.
Yeah,
it'll go eventually.
Yeah, that's like it's like the Bud Light thing, sort of.
Oh man, it's so. I don't give a shit because I don't like Bud Light. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't really drink beer that much.
See, I've never really like had a relationship with like a product.
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really care unless like Gillette was like using like child slaves or something, or like, it's gonna be something like real extreme. I don't really care what somebody's opinion on something is. Like, yeah,
if whoever came out was like, I don't know, I don't really have a like, I guess it would be a political thing for some reason. I don't really have something like that. Like, I don't have the version of those people who hate the Bud Light stuff. Yeah. I don't have a thing like that. So it's like, I can't think of a version of that for me. But it's like, I'm not religious, but if some company was like, we believe in God, I'd be like, I don't care. I wouldn't stop buying a product because they disagreed with me on something that doesn't matter. You know? Like, who cares? And then it has been very funny seeing all those white guys, because let's be honest, that's mostly who it is.
Yeah, like that's all I've seen.
Talking about how they're throwing all their Bud Light away.
It's just a waste of good beer. Just get rid of it.
It's a waste of beer.
Well, yeah, I did say good. It's not. It's
not
a waste
good. Of alcohol.
I don't even consider it beer.
Yeah.
If you gave a Bud Light to anybody from like Germany or anywhere like that, they would be like, "This is water."
I mean, maybe not like a 14-year-old.
A 14-year-old in Germany?
Yeah.
Guarantee they've already had like their fair share of beer. Yeah.
Maybe a Canadian.
You're allowed to drink beer when you're 16 in Germany, so
yeah. But
hard liquor is 18.
It's funny watching people do that, and then they're like, I saw one on Facebook, I think, where it was like, this guy replaced all of his Bud Light with Jack Daniels. It was a lot of Jack Daniels. It was like,
should have done that from the start, buddy.
It's like thousands of dollars of Jack Daniels, and then it cuts to like a promotional page for Jack Daniels supporting like drag queens. It's like they're just all gonna keep doing this. They're obviously gaining more customers. Like, it's not the fact that they're doing it, and I don't care. Do whatever you want. But like, it's the fact that these people are so stupid that they think that these companies believe it. It's like, how you're an idiot.
It's like, it's a vice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you've ever like look up some of the stuff like CEOs of like Philip Morris have said, and like back in the day when like it's like super racist, like homophobic shit from cigarettes, but like I don't give a fuck because it's a cigarette. It's fucking evil. Like, it's a drug. Like, alcohol is a drug. It's evil. Like, who cares what the people say making it? Like, it could be Satan making alcohol, and I would fucking drink it. Like, I don't give a shit. It's a fucking vice.
Yeah.
Like, would you expect the company putting all this stuff out? Like,
Right. You don't expect.
I don't expect. I want them to be bad.
Yeah.
I want to be them. I want him to be in like dark hoods, like the Emperor, like car crashes, like
Do it.
do it, get lung cancer, do it. That's what I want. Anyway,
I was listening to Andy Richter's podcast, The 3 Questions. It's pretty good. He had Glenn Howerton on. For those who don't know, Dennis from Always Sunny. And Glenn Howerton was saying how they had decided to jump on the bandwagon of celebrities having alcohol. And them as a group had collectively partnered with this whiskey people. And they're doing Irish American whiskey now. And you can only buy the limited edition one. Like they release like the super expensive ones first, and then they're releasing like the normal one sometime soon. And I went online to see how expensive the expensive one was, because to me an expensive bottle of whiskey is like $400. That's something like I could probably never buy realistically.
One bottle every day.
Yeah. With how smooth it is, you could drink a bottle a day. That's good whiskey. That Johnny Walker Blue Label that we tried that one time.
It's not that great.
It was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. But a bottle is $1,000.
For this stuff?
Yeah. I think it's called 4 Walls.
Why would you even want that?
Because apparently allegedly, according to Glenn Howerton, all the money goes to charity.
Oh, okay.
So it's for like rich people.
You wouldn't even want to drink that.
Apparently it's also really difficult to find Irish whiskey that's that old, because it was 15 years old to celebrate 15 seasons of Sunny. That's why. But apparently Irish whiskey went out of fashion within the last like 30 years, so there's not really Irish whiskey that's that old, and that's why it's so expensive. But
makes sense.
You know, if it comes out and it's like $100 a bottle, I might eventually at some point buy one for the pleb version of it, you know? Then we can drink it on the podcast. Oh, we should email Glenn Howerton and see if he'll send us some for free.
Yeah.
For a review. We're a legitimate news company. Give us free stuff. That's my goal. I want to get famous enough in the podcast world that we get movies for free. If everybody listening could please tell someone you know about this podcast and make them follow us, so that we can build a following.
Quit your day job or anything.
So that we can go see movies for free.
What's the next movie? When you never told me when that movie's coming
I did.
out.
I have audio evidence of it. June 1st.
June 1st.
Yep.
No, you said you'd look it up and send it to me.
And then I looked it up in the podcast. Do you want to play the podcast for you right now?
No.
Okay. Our review of our podcast from last week.
Do you have anything else? Because I got something.
You got something? Go for it.
So, I heard today, I just looked it up. It's confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Ooh.
Coming out. And one of the stars in it
is,
hold on.
I don't know his name,
but I think you will know who he is.
Oh.
Because he was Shaggy in Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Matthew Lillard.
Yes. And then we have Josh Hutcherson. He's in like
Hunger Games?
Yep.
PETA?
Don't know who this is. Elizabeth Lale.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who any of these other people
I
are.
thought you were about to say Elizabeth Banks.
But yeah, I don't know what the characters are. William Afton. Who was do you have a name in that game?
I don't think so. Not in the first one anyway, I don't think. I mean, I haven't sat down and played Five Nights at Freddy's really, because I don't really care.
So, yeah, well, we're going to go see this movie.
Do you want to play the game? Do you want to record a quick little video of us playing the game?
We've already done that.
Yeah, but I don't know where that is. Also, we did the fourth one, I think.
I have no idea. That game gets kind of old if you don't know how to play it.
And we did not know how to play it.
October 27th. That's your movie poster.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know who any of these other people are.
this will be good.
Well.
Or terrible.
Yeah.
I heard there's a trailer for it already. I'll have to check that out.
So they just announced it?
I don't know.
It says 19 hours ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So...
Somebody brought it up at work, and I was like, what?
So wait. It has to already be done, right?
If it's coming out in October, probably. Unless it's, like, not,
Maybe next year.
No, this year.
So, how do you make a movie in, like, 3 months? You don't make a movie and then announce it.
It says October 27th.
This doesn't make any sense.
I think it's legit.
I mean, everybody's reporting on it.
It's got a wiki page and everything.
When you said that I knew who it was, I thought you were going to say Nicolas Cage.
No, he's in that other one that's sort of like Five Nights.
Willy's Wonderland.
See, I don't know if this is going to be like full-on horror or like somewhat of a comedy.
The first Five Nights at Freddy's film teaser looks frightening. It's windy out.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Put my air conditioner in a couple weeks ago because it was hot. It's hot that weekend.
Feels like October.
It got up to like 80 degrees for 3 days in a row or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping in that. Fuck off. Gonna put my air conditioner in.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. I'm watching an official teaser.
Oh, just watch it later.
I don't have any sound though. But it's like an 80s. Yeah, okay. Hunger Games guy is looking. He's looking at the bear. Oh, he turned on the lights. Oh, we got the cameras.
Oh, it's probably going to be like a...
Whoa, he just got... Whoa. Okay, there's a little girl. Oh, they're all in the woods. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to say this.
How long's the thing you're watching?
It's like 48 seconds long.
Okay, that's what I was looking at.
I'm going to say this right now.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
No, we're just watching the trailer.
And fun come to life. Hit it, guys.
I can't wait to get copyright strike on this video.
Watching this video?
I think you're allowed to play a trailer.
It means
I don't know that you are.
Why? It's an advertisement. This is free ad.
I also am curious as to how well it's going to come up on the mic.
Oh, I can hear it just fine.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's getting picked up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep. This is great radio.
Oh, this looks good.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look dissimilar from the game, but again, we're not really experts on the game, so
I hope it looks not like the game, because I'd like to see some realistic looking
hey, you almost
killer animatronics.
You almost shit your pants at that not realistic looking game.
Yeah, well, when it pops out at you and it's
or when it's just been there the entire time and you didn't know.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That was hilarious. I got this in my mail the other day.
What is that? American what?
It says American history. Joseph Pride, executioner of Charles I, King of England, 1649, pioneer of Pride's Corner, Maine, 1660s.
And you did not order this? This
no,
just showed up.
This just showed up.
Who is this from?
Doesn't say. So I don't know if this is a religious thing or not.
Let me see it.
Here, I'm gonna
Toss
throw it
it
over. That was a perfect toss.
Yeah, well then it opened up midair.
Yeah, it braked.
Executioner.
So if anybody knows what this is, please tell me, because I'm confused.
Local postal customer.
Because it seems kind of religious-y.
In this there's a hidden meaning in this Puritan report of events, and it reveals the identity of the executioner in very shocking detail. Thanks for sharing. Duh, you haven't even, I don't know.
And all of the text in the middle, like in the actual booklet, is like really low resolution. It all looks really blurry.
Well, yeah, why would you spend money on this?
I mean, it's the same amount of ink, though. Just print it at a higher DPI.
I think this is like some kind of a cult, and they want you to join.
Well, that's very flattering, but I'm just confused by the message. You got to be more direct.
No. That's how they get you, dude. It's a cult.
American history? What's the name of the cult?
Something, I don't know. You think it's, well, you'll find out when you go. They must have an address or something on here.
They have a website on the back, I think. I didn't go to it, though.
KingSolomon'sGate.com.
That's why I thought it was religious.
Are you going to look it up?
I'm going to get so much stuff for this. How do you spell it? How do you spell Solomon?
SOLOMONS. Gate.com. / Joseph Pride.
Oh, look at these dipsticks. Oh, God.
I wouldn't join a cult unless we could wear...
These are some photos. Cloaks. Oh, they have a YouTube video on here. Now they got a lot of... Oh! John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah. This is a cult, dude.
Getting bombed in Beirut? A cigarette before Columbine? What is this?
It's about a dude chopping a guy's head off.
There's some really low resolution photos on here. So you go to this website and it says discovery of King Solomon's Gate was surrounded by signs of a final apocalypse. It could be no reprieve this time. And it says, there's a picture and it says digging for truth, archaeology, and the Bible, and then two dipsticks. One of them's wearing a pretty sick hat.
Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, it's saying it right in here.
Is the world gonna end?
Oh, of course, eventually.
When? Does it say?
Secret Life of... What is that?
We're doing investigative journalism on the fly.
This is so bizarre.
I know. I was really confused when it showed up in my mailbox.
What is this? I don't understand. Now they got a picture of a drive-in movie theater, and the movie they're showing is Secret Life of Pets 2.
Yeah, that's
A Dog's Journey.
Hey, that's the most religious movie I've ever heard of.
Toy Story 4.
Oh, there you go.
But with no explanation. Like, I mean, I'm trying to read this. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just a picture of the town. I don't know.
I think this guy's
I don't know why that's in there.
I don't either.
Some weird, bizarre cult shit, man.
Solomonic means justice. What does that mean? Persistence to the pursuit of justice in honor of his memory. So what do they want me to do? Because I went to the website.
Oh, there's another one, pridespurge.com.
Pridespurge.com.
See what that brings up.
PURGE. Okay. Oh, wow.
So what's this?
I don't know, but it's just 3 eels.
Man, this is bizarre.
Yeah, we're going down a rabbit hole. I feel like I'm gonna get hacked.
This is something we need to study.
Merch is here.
What?
Merch. Official Pride's Purge merch is available for pre-order. Hold on, I'm going to the merch site. It didn't bring me to where I wanted to go. It just brought me to their hosted site. Featuring a rad custom design by Peter Simon. How rad do you think it is?
Yeah, this is odd.
Do you think it actually is rad? Whoa, they're taking videos.
Of you?
No. But he's got a little monitor thing on his camera. Oh, there's an old person with a boom mic. There's a little eel. There's a picture of the moon. A picture of some trees. This just looks like somebody's shitty Instagram. An old picture of a bunch of dudes. Old picture of a dude and a lady. An old picture of a dude, another dude, a little kid, and a dog.
Something about executing a king.
2 little kids.
Purging the,
A shitty photo of the sun or moon. Unclear. Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on. History?
It's like a history, something for Maine, I guess.
About? Picture of the dude. Man, what is going on? So is it a religious cult or not?
I'm gonna say it's a cult.
How
Just
do I
because-
join?
I don't know.
Because I went
they
to
didn't-
both of the websites and I
And
haven't
there's-
found anything.
Maybe we have to like
I can
sacrifice something.
I can send an email
They're talking about execution. Maybe we gotta cut somebody's head off.
and send it to them like
Something like that. Yeah.
like one of those
But
old
there's no address on this.
ISIS
Oh, wait.
videos that they would do.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we just sent a video of it. We don't have to actually kill someone.
Do you think
can
we could fake it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
like that photo of that chick who had her dog's head in her hand.
Yeah, we'll go to the beach
Remember that?
and we'll bury somebody,
Right.
put some red around them,
Uh-huh.
and then just have our hand holding the head like they're
Right.
dead.
Here's another idea. Green bodysuit. Green man.
Yeah, but I feel
Because
like
then we could have it like
if you look at
moving
some of the
around.
pictures in this, though, they can clearly tell like they know how to do like Photoshop.
Yeah,
and stuff
you're
like
right.
That, so
Especially that drive-in movie theater photo.
yeah, that's the thing. I gotta read this. That's the
Do you
thing.
wanna
In
take
it. The
home
one
with
thing in
you?
here. No, I don't. I just don't know what this. why
Jordan
that's
is
in there.
perplexed. That doesn't say my address on it, does it?
I think somebody just shoved this in your mailbox.
I just want to make sure I
Illegally.
don't have to blur it.
No, I'm pretty sure somebody walked here and shoved this in there. It's not your address. Is
I
not.
probably have it on my camera.
Oh,
It was like 2 weeks ago.
how does that record everything?
It does. It would take so long to find it. I'll try.
Why would you not look that up immediately?
Because I didn't. I just thought it was stupid. And then like 3 days later, I actually looked at it. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I just get random shit like that in my mailbox all the time.
So you didn't just you get random shit like this in your mailbox?
Yeah.
A big old picture of a guy
Well,
getting his
no,
head
not like
chopped
that.
off
But I just
right
like
on the...
looked at it. I was like, this isn't important. And I fucking went and like jerked off or whatever I did.
If I got this in my mailbox, I would be like, okay, what's going on here? Fucking start flipping
Well,
through
I think I tried to read it to see what was going on, and then I realized that it didn't make any sense. And then I just
It's
threw it
got
away.
2 pictures of a dude being beheaded.
Yeah. I was confused, but I was like, this isn't alarming. Now I'm a little bit scared.
Yeah, they're gonna come back.
What if it's like 2 people in what's creepier, if they're in like KKK robes or just men in black suits? Which is worse?
Probably the KKK suits, but I don't think this is KKK. I think this is
No,
like
there's not a lot of overt
I don't,
racism.
I don't know what this is.
Huh.
It's just a lot of beheading. That's even like a
maybe
realistic
it's a
looking
maybe it's a threat.
picture of a guy getting beheaded.
Are they
Yeah.
threatening me?
You're not British at all, are you?
I'm Irish.
No, you should be fine. I think
I don't know which
Well, in
Ireland
this,
is
it
the
talks
one that
about-
they don't like.
I don't know who doesn't. No, well, this is like Americans purging the
Yeah,
British
but
or-
Britain is tight with part of Ireland, right? And then the other part of Ireland's like fuck off, right?
This could be very well a warning
Huh.
to you
I mean, people
that you
really
may
didn't.
be beheaded.
People really didn't like the Irish at one point here.
The Irish. You're Irish.
Yeah, my family's Irish. I was looking at how to get Irish citizenship today. I don't think I qualify.
Yeah, that's really difficult.
No, if you have a grandparent, you can do it relatively easily.
You want to move to Ireland?
No, I just want the citizenship.
Dual citizenship?
Yeah, why not?
That would be cool.
So then I was thinking if my dad got it, because my grandpa's dead,
There's a really easy way for you to do that.
just fake it.
No, just go to Ireland and say
Yeah.
you renounce your American citizenship.
Yeah, but I want to keep that just in case things get better here at some point. I want to have, having the 2 options
Things
is
get
really
better? What's wrong?
just some stuff, some things going on.
What is this fucking... Did you... You gotta sit down and read the whole thing.
I can't.
Just try.
It's like reading a manifesto. It's just, it's not compute. It doesn't compute in my brain. It doesn't work.
Well, like, somebody spent money on this. Like, where did this come from? You have got to
we
check
should
the
go to all the
cameras.
local print shops and just slam it on the table. Who did this?
Who made this?
Find them.
All right. Let me see if I can...
Give me their contact information.
Okay. So, hold on. Let me look this up. Let me get...
Jordan's
virus.
going the distance. I would love to know what's going on. All the websites are also like from 2004. They look horrible. They haven't been updated in years.
Digging for the truth. Archaeology in the Bible.
Yep.
Okay.
The youngest of the King Solomon's gate excavators. So who's Dan Pride?
Yeah, this is some kind of religious thing.
Who is Dan Pride? This podcast took a turn.
I like this term.
I do too. Okay, hold on. There's a football player named Pride.
This
Dan
is
Pride?
some weird like
It's King of the Hill.
Yeah, I don't think this was mailed to you. I think somebody was just putting these in mailboxes. Sort of like when they put that shit on your car. The one that says you're gonna die.
Right.
Or the one that says you're going to hell. Those are my favorite. I've never seen anyone put those out too. It's like
They show up.
you need to have the balls. Like, no, you do this in front of me. Like, if you're gonna leave that on my car,
if you were in your car when it happened, what would you do?
I'd be like, thanks, man. I love these. I collect them.
I would look up from the can of Pringles I'd be eating in the grocery store parking lot.
I'd probably get on Spotify immediately and just put on like South of Heaven. That song.
I would put on Christmas with the Devil by Spinal Tap.
I'd be like, hell yeah.
So anyway,
I am one with it. Yes. Anyway, that's weird as fuck.
Freaky. But we'll do some investigative.
We'll figure out
work.
more.
I'll try and find that recording of the person delivering it in my mailbox.
Nice.
If I can remember the day, if I can figure out the day, then it'll be pretty easy. But
When did you think you got that?
it was before last week because I had it over here because I wanted to talk about it, but then I forgot. But
You had it there Friday.
it was between
Or Saturday.
Yeah. I don't think it was there Wednesday. So it may have been Thursday or Friday. Friday would make sense, I think. Because, you get home, you're looking forward to the week, you kick back, relax, light reading.
It'd be so. If it wasn't a mailman, it'd be kind of difficult to see. Like, well, no. Does that only record if someone walks by?
It records if there's motion
Okay.
or noise.
Okay.
I can also look back in continuous recording. So if I find the event, I'm pretty sure I can scrub back and forth before and after the event. So I can see if they're putting them in other people's mailboxes too.
Nice.
Because if they just walk up and put it in my mailbox, that's weird.
It is weird. But yeah, see, these people, they're so sneaky. They don't
People, it might just be one guy.
I think it's more than one guy.
It might not be.
It's probably one guy dropping this off, but there is some kind of organization.
Maybe you're going to get one in 3 weeks. They'll walk
Good
their
luck
way out to you.
Yeah, they're going to walk.
Maybe. Maybe they have a little golf cart.
Yeah, that's a hell of a walk.
About 40-minute drive.
They even changed the mailboxes and put them in the private residency area.
Oh, cool.
So no one can fuck with them in the street.
Well, you just got to know where to go.
You will be spotted. Somebody stole my lotion that I ordered.
Nah, get fucked.
Huh?
Get fucked.
They stole it. They stole my Bulldog for Men lotion, and then they put the packaging back in the mailbox. And now we moved the mailbox to where nobody's allowed to go unless you live in that area.
That's amazing.
Some people came by and just kept stealing all our shit.
Yeah, it was me. I took
fuck?
it. It was mine.
Well, it was just like,
Do you think they were disappointed?
yeah, but the thing is, why would you keep it and then give me the packaging back?
Well, they don't want to have
They
to
can't
go through the
resell
burden
that.
of the cycle.
What are they? Were they going to use it?
Yeah.
Well,
Is it nice lotion?
Yes, it's reasonably.
Everybody
It's
needs lotion.
affordable, but it's not like
It's high end, low
Cetaphil
class
or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a good lotion. It's
Yeah.
like an all natural, sensitive skin kind of lotion.
When was this?
Oh, this is 2 years ago.
Was it? Well, what time of year was it? Was it winter time?
No, it's summertime.
No, I was gonna say dry skin. It's your problem.
No, I mean, this is gonna sound terrible, but some people not from around here came here,
Mm-hmm.
stuff started disappearing from mailboxes.
Interesting. Do you think there's a correlation sort of deal going on there?
I think there are some poor people.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Jordan doesn't like immigrants, is what he's saying.
It's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying
some new people showed up, and suddenly something.
A place that never
happening.
had any issues whatsoever started getting mail stolen. I'm not saying
and
it was these people.
Happened.
It could have been some douchebag kid. Who knows? But
to also not be from around here. But that might not be why they stole it.
That's true.
If it was them.
Right.
Build a wall.
Oh
around Jordan's mailbox.
We're going to put up a wall around the mailbox. It's like I wasn't even upset that somebody stole something from me because it wasn't anything like if somebody stole my laptop or something, I would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But like,
it took you a couple years to get all that porn.
What bothered me is like you opened it up, saw what it was. Why would you did you panic? Because it wasn't even like they panicked because they put the packaging back in, the empty packaging.
So do you think they took the box?
They opened all the stuff before they stole it.
Oh.
It doesn't make any sense to me. That's what bothers me. It's not even that somebody stole something from me. It was like, what were you, like, why?
What's the thing?
If I was going to steal something, open it up and it's some woman's wrinkle cream, I would be like, oh, I don't want this.
Mother's Day.
Maybe. I don't know. I hope someone out there's got some great skin from it, though. It's a good product. It's Bulldog for Men.
Where can you find
Very
it?
good.
Just anywhere? Amazon?
Health food stores.
Okay.
Or off their website.
Cool. Not sponsored.
Mm-mm.
I think we legally have to say that in most countries.
Just a good product.
What was that thing
Been
where
using it for years.
Somebody bought a battle bus from Fortnite, one of those inflatable battle buses? It's like a huge, like, bouncy castle battle bus. And they bought it for someone as a joke to, like, see how long they could last with it in their room or something. Like, just this thing just filling up their room.
Yeah.
And then they tapped out, I think was the story.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they died.
No, but
like,
they got super hot. they had to tap out. And so they packed it up and then they got robbed. And when they came back, the battle bus was, like, on the ground and unfolded. And it was clear that the people who were robbing them had found it, been confused by what it was, and were trying to figure out if it was valuable enough to steal.
Well,
I don't remember where that story comes from, but it was really funny.
Yeah, if stuff was like regularly stolen, I would just start ordering like the weirdest fucking shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I would order like a glitter bomb.
Glitter bomb. I wouldn't even do that. Just something like fucking disgusting. Like,
have you seen the Mark Rober glitter bomb videos?
I've seen some of those.
Yeah. I think he's done making them this year was his last year, which is unfortunate because they're pretty funny.
Yeah, doesn't he go like way over the top? Yeah.
He like builds these. I think one year he built, because the first year he got mad because somebody stole his package, and he's like, I engineered this thing, and then the next year he's like, we're gonna ship all these out to a bunch of different people all over the world, or maybe not all over the world, but all over the country, and then, they weren't being like, it was hard to charge them because you had to like charge all the cameras and stuff inside and everything. So they built this wireless like thing that would keep it charged. So it just looked like a doormat, but you'd set the box on it and it would, you know, line up and charge. And then they were scared that people would steal them in the middle of the night. So they built these like flower boxes that would robot slide over them and like hide them at night and stuff. It was pretty funny. But they went pretty far down the chain of like steal a thing, get the thing to the next person, sell the thing to the next, you know, like through the chain of scamming to the point where they were like shutting down the scam centers of India.
Yeah.
And stuff. I think they got like the 7 big Indian scam people to shut down for like 2 weeks by releasing cockroaches and stuff in their building and stuff. It made him implement all the security. It was really funny.
What's this guy's name?
Mark Rober.
I think I've seen some stuff.
Yeah, he does like crazy engineering stuff. He did like world's biggest.
Send me the links just to his like
the glitter bomb stuff. Yeah.
Just those videos.
I can do that. He also did Squirrel Olympics in his backyard.
Yeah, okay, I've seen that.
That's pretty funny. The last thing I want to mention before we head out here, because we're getting pretty close to time. I recently, and by recently I mean literally last night, learned about this guy on YouTube. Don't remember his name, don't care. Who will just sue you. Like,
just any random person?
Yeah. Like, so from what I heard, he bought a channel, allegedly. I have to say allegedly, otherwise he'll sue us. He bought a channel from somebody and then uses that channel as means to sue people who use public domain content that appeared in the other videos. So if you did I don't know, let's say this person, before they sold the channel, this group did a video on fucking whatever this is, and they used a bunch of stock, like the same stock photos as that, and then 5 years later we make a video talking about this and we use the photos, like public domain photos that you're allowed to use, he would like copyright strike the video and say that we used copywritten footage. And he just does that to people. And what he does is he'll...
For fun?
I don't know. Nobody knows. And he keeps trying to sue people in court, and he keeps losing. But what he does is, because YouTube's copyright system is fucked, if you can do, I think, because I've never done it, obviously, because nobody's going to be using anything that I make. Why would you? Find something funny.
Right.
And 2, I don't really give a shit. Do whatever you want. That is legally binding, by the way. If we ever get famous, if I ever get famous, because Jordan refuses, you can use whatever I make, like for free. I will not come after you. I don't care. Fuck it. But you can do a thing where you claim the video so that they don't make any money and all the money goes to you, which is what like Nintendo and stuff do.
Right.
But you can also copyright strike it so that it just like takes the video down. Like, I don't want this video on the internet. And if you get 3 of those in a short enough period of time, YouTube will delete your entire channel. But there's no verification process.
Yeah, YouTube's pretty shitty about that stuff.
Which I understand that if they get involved now, they're like, they can be sued. Essentially, which is why they don't want to deal with it, because I'm sure they get hundreds of thousands of copyright claims a day. But there has to be a better system than this, because this guy will go into these people's video and he'll copyright strike 3 videos in a row, like within minutes. So then immediately,
is it a guy or like a robot?
It's a guy.
So this is just what he does.
Yeah,
like for fun, just.
It's to sue people to make money. Like, but that is his only, allegedly. He keeps trying. And he'll copyright strike you 3 times, so that then you can't even like respond on your platform. You know what I mean? Because your channel's just gone, basically.
Wow. Has he done this to any like major YouTubers?
Not super major, but like just nobody that I've ever heard of. Then again, I don't really watch the channels that do subject matters that he did. But I can send you the video I watched about it, because it's just like, you can't talk about him because he will go after you. If you say
Is it like Voldemort?
Kind of. If you say his name, and like if you took a screenshot of his channel, a public thing that anybody can see, and if you took a screenshot of it and you used it in your video, he will copyright strike it and have the video taken down. They delete comments, even ones that don't criticize him. But if you just mention copyright, like there were some examples, like people have gone to the point of they're writing code to like scrub this guy's comments like every second. And the second somebody posts a comment, they'll grab the comment before he has a chance to delete it. And then when it's deleted, they'll log that too. And you can see all the comments that have been deleted. And a lot of them are like, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you. Stop doing this. But some of them are just like, wow, this is a really interesting video about copyright. And then it just gets taken down. Like,
why didn't you just turn off comments?
why are you on YouTube? He bought this channel, right? He's made one video, allegedly. He's made one video in the last 2 years about him trying to sue YouTube. So he's not even using this channel to make videos.
I wonder if something happened to him and he's just like addictive or...
I don't know.
Like, did YouTube do something to him back in the day? Like, did his channel get deleted or like...
I have no idea, man. But he just keeps going after people. Apparently he loses a lot in court, allegedly.
It's not Onincian, is it?
No. It's something business.
Yeah. It's
something I've never heard of. But it's just like, what? What are you doing? And it sucks because this is a lot of, like they're relatively big creators, 1 million subscribers or whatever. This is their job.
Yeah. And
you're just taking it away. Like,
yeah, that's kind of hard to get 1 million subscribers back.
Yeah. What are you doing? Like, it's so scary. Like, even without this, it's difficult to make money on YouTube, let alone enough money to, like, sustain yourself, let alone, on top of that, to grow.
There's got to be a way you can get your channel back, though.
You can argue it, but if YouTube looks... From what I hear, YouTube's process of, like, somebody copyright strikes you and you say, hey, YouTube, look at this. They'll, instead of looking at it and, like, getting involved, they'll go to the person and say, hey, did you make a mistake on this? They're saying it's not copyright.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
What do you think they're going to say? Oh, yeah, that was our bad.
I mean, at least, like, they'd probably be on a bunch of other platforms as well.
Hopefully. But, I mean, it's YouTube. It's the thing. Oh, boy, my Vimeo subscribers. Like, wait, you can't go anywhere else.
Or Instagram.
Well, yeah, but you're not making money on Instagram.
You can't make money off Instagram.
Not really, no. Unless you do, like, brand deals. But you don't get money for followers or anything. Not that I would know, because I don't have any followers. Oh, I do have one very quick last thing. I promise this is the last one. This is actually the last thing before I forget. The Flash is coming out. Jordan's very excited to see Michael Keaton back as Batman.
Is that the one that was June 1st?
Yeah. No, that's Spider-Man.
Oh.
I think that one comes in July. I'll let you know when I get tickets. I'll just buy tickets and I'll let you know. If they have ones that are after 6 o'clock, I'll get those, but sometimes they don't. But you're very excited to see Michael Keaton back as Batman?
I wouldn't say I'm very excited.
You're
sure.
incredibly excited. You haven't stopped talking about it for months. I'm indifferent because I don't give a fuck. But in order to prepare for this movie, here's my pledge. By the next podcast, which we record on Wednesdays, so I will edit this tomorrow on a Thursday, starting Friday night through Sunday, I'm going to watch the 2 Tim Burton Batman movies, all of the DC EU movies, so Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, the extended edition, Wonder Woman, Justice League, Snyder Cut of Justice League, Shazam, Black Adam, Aquaman, Wonder Woman 2, The Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey. I think there might be another one in there. I can't watch Shazam 2. I already looked it up because it's not out yet. But I'm going to watch like 14 movies. And maybe Peacemaker, the television show. I might watch that.
We'll have fun.
I'm going to watch all that. I haven't decided yet if I want to record any of it. So maybe I will. I'm going to get so shit-faced Saturday.
Oh, that's how you want to live your life.
I might die.
It's all right.
But this has been James and Jordan Talk to the Internet, Season 3. Do you remember what episode it is?
No.
I think it's 18.
You look like a girl from this angle.
I don't know what you're not. What?
You look like I looked over and thought I was looking at a little girl, and it was you.
It's me.
Yeah.
Do I look pretty?
Yeah. No.
Would you snatch me up if you were a child stealer, kidnapper?
Well, I can see what you look like now, but in the angle there, doesn't that look like you look like a little Norwegian girl?